So this is an overview over the applied digital learning portion that I've been a part of in this program. To start with, this is my e-portfolio, and let's go over all the different pieces that work together to create my entire e-portfolio. The applied digital learning is only part of that. All right. And this is a concept I want to go across to everyone creating e-portfolio, whether it's teachers or students. And to showcase this, I would recommend you go into my main page and kind of like see my resume, all my qualifications here, and on my portfolio, all the things I've been able to do and be part of, my blog, and see a lot of reflections, then my bio, and kind of see my bio there. Okay. In this video, I'm actually going to focus on the applied digital learning section of my e-portfolio. And a great place to start is my introduction video. Also, I'm actually going to go over some content and some videos. I'm not going to view it. I'm going to let you view it on your own time. Right. So this introduction video goes over some like ideas of where we are educationally, what things I want to do in my innovation plan, and the steps to be able to make that a reality. And below that, on the right-hand side here, there's kind of a graphic that kind of shows the different classes and how they all fit together to create my applied digital learning program. To start with my innovation plan here, I affectionately called it an e-portfolio revolution, to where all students 3rd through 12th grade create a portfolio that showcases their current learning in their current classes and also helps them transition from grade to grade. And this video right here talk about this idea. Then to make it more applicable to my current teaching position, which is actually I teach graphic design to high school students in a career and technology center. And then I drafted up a innovation proposal, which I gave to my administration, that laid out 3rd through 5th grade, create more of a seesaw, which is a thread style e-portfolio to help them get used to kind of posting what they're doing in class and their learning. Then 6th through 10th grade, creating a Google site, which is a good way to actually let them get started actually posting things and customizing things and take ownership of their learning. Then transitioning to 11th to 12th grade, creating a Wix site, which is tied into their personal email address, which allows them to be able to continue their learning or continue their e-portfolio after graduation. And in my applied digital learning studies and literature review, I've found that continuation of learning is vital to the importance or the usage of their e-portfolio. Otherwise, it becomes just a one-off for like one class assignment and doesn't really serve a purpose. Right. And also the Wix has a blog feature built into it, which helps the reflection part. Then actually the second class I created was the 5302 class, and then decided to explore the learning. And this class, we actually established our growth mindset and how that kind of will help us in our journey. Then we created our learning manifesto and then our professional learning networks. They could be community-based or professionally, for example, in this program. The third class was actually designed for building our e-portfolios, which was a 5303. In my aspect or my situation, I had my own e-portfolio, which is my personal e-portfolio, and then I created my applied digital learning, and I had to talk to my teacher and how to kind of marry the two together to create a more holistic view of my e-portfolio and all the different aspects that actually encompass my entire e-portfolio. And then 5304 talks about organizational change and kind of why change is important, how to go about making those changes and what needs to happen. Then 5313, sitting in learning environments, creating a new environment of fundamental new learning, and then creating a new assessment of that learning, which e-portfolios work into very well. Then I want to kind of highlight this 5317, this is where I got to interview other teachers and how they're kind of using e-portfolios in their classrooms. Then going back to the next class, which is actually the 5318, which is the instructional design. And this is where we had the usability testing of people outside of the program to kind of look at our portfolio and see like what worked, navigation, does it work, is it easy to understand, and kind of reflecting on that and making it better. And then in class 5318, in the professional development, we kind of looked at the current professional development and how it's kind of lacking and not meeting teacher needs and how to make it more effective. In my professional learning plan, it came up with the idea of actually having all teachers create their own e-portfolios in their respective platforms. For example, like third grade, they're using Seesaw, so they actually have those teachers create a Seesaw portfolio, and doing that to kind of learn what works and how to kind of communicate to other students to make them more successful. And then 5315, the assessing digital learning. That's a way of creating an action research plan. And that's the idea where teachers create or do something in the classroom that may or not work, and then modifying it a little bit to make it better, and then making those changes, and then recording that process and making that communicating it to other teachers to make everyone successful. And then the last class, that's Capstone 5320 of tying everything together and seeing how everything fits together. And that finishes this overview over this applies to learning. Thanks for watching.